Okay, so the first thing about like all wars is you gotta be fully buffed. So can everyone kind of every witch and wizard, can you guys form up a group of 3 and then just party up? I guess we can have this little party of 3. We're not doing anything crazy. It's just to kind of teach like buffs and everything. So like shit. I can't do this. All right. Okay, everybody just check everybody for buffs, because if you don't have buffs, then you're fucking wasting each other's times. Okay, so like I'm buff checking and I don't see a lot of like full siege buffs. Like the first thing first is like Villa, food, Alkstone. You don't have to have crit buff here because we've already wasted like 30 minutes. But like do you guys have your whale tendon potions, whale elixirs, giants, perfumes, church buffs? Anybody? Everybody? I told everybody pretty much to buy Imp Captain knives. I think it's a solid like item. Like it's a solid house buff. Like it's 15 all AP, I think.
Yeah, they're so cheap right now too.
It's cheap. It's good. You can pop them right now if you want. It doesn't matter. It's a really good thing. Now, why I'm saying to be fully siege buff is because we're gonna be fighting people like Evenson, which isn't gonna be fun. And like set up like 10 axes, right? So like. And like I want to say something that like we're fighting, guys. We're not only are you guys fighting for your position in this guild, I guess, because that's why you're here. You actually want to get better, and like there are 1,000 other people in Siege that are also trying to get better every day, and then like maybe 1,000 more people who are trying to get to competitive levels like us. And if all you have is just like good gear, then like I mean everybody's gonna catch up to you inevitably. Like you actually need to have some skill, and you need to actually want to get better. And like anybody who's just re-rolling witch and wizard, like I'm not gonna make this like too easy for you. I'm gonna write everything down. I have written down everything, but like next, like if we ever do this again, please come fully buffed. Like I'm talking to the teeth, so that it's like actually serious. So like whatever you put in today is like you're gonna see it. So, like, first things first, like, during our war, like, I want everybody, like, if you don't already know, you can always double teleport, voltaic, thunder, frigid fog, summon pet, single teleport away. That's fully super armor, and you have a chance to be able to use your block after your last teleport. So, like, everyone get clumped here. We're all gonna super armor rotation, and, like, the other group over there, if you guys can just practice your super armor rotations, do it as well. So we're all gonna use Voltaic Pulse, Thunder, Frigid Fog. Like we're all gonna if you die, that's fine. If you get CC'd, you fucked up. All right. So in 3, 2, 1, just do super armor rotations. Okay.
Okay, that was a little delayed on the.
That's a little bit okay. That's a little bit okay. This is okay. This didn't go exactly how I planned it to, but like. Okay, fuck it. 1-to-1. Everyone go to like an enemy. So woohoo, fight me. Get close to me. Like everyone go 1-to-1 to an enemy and just rotate super armors. So I'm gonna take off my offhand because I don't fucking kill people actually. Not a good idea. Oh shit.
So you said Voltaic, Thunderstorm, Frigid Fog, Summon Pet?
Yeah, like I have this like set up. Here wait, I wrote this down. So like so you guys can do double teleport. So everyone right now in like when you're ready in like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate super armors. Right? But don't die. Like double teleport away, and then like you don't have to chase. If you want to block, right? If you intend to block somebody during this practice, just do it. But if you get CC'd, just know that you like lost a mark. Like this is a bad thing. Okay? So just keep like if you don't already know how to rotate your super armors properly, do it. Like cuz what I'm trying to teach here is that like consistency is the most important thing, and you should never fuck up your super armor rotation. Like do not. And if you intend to use like Gorol because it's a great skill, like don't fall for like using meteor mid fight. It's so risky. I can count like 20% of my 30% of my deaths are because I try to use like a risky Gorol. Yes, it would do a lot of damage, but like you have archers in the back. We have like 15 fucking archers shooting in the back over and over and over again with their high damage skills. Like you need to create a front line. You need to hold that front line, and you just need to survive. So that's by like popping PA on the right time, using super armors, watching your hotbar for what if you have been PA'd or not. You know, like get ready to just get out of there. Like double teleport, super armor rotation, and then get yourself to a wall. Like survive after that. Every fight in BDO lasts over 30 seconds, and in the first 10 seconds it doesn't matter what happens. It's that like 10, 15, 16, 17 seconds, you know, no more PAs left over. That's when I get all my kills. That's when I truly do like double teleport in the archer their archer line and hit them with a fucking dank voltaic. Nobody survives that. Like, I'm sorry, but like all the archers in the world, their big hitting skills are not super armored. They're really not that great. Some of them are. You know, sometimes they'll get away by super armoring, but with lag and desync, which is actually a thing in Siege, so you guys need to understand this, with actual lag and desync and so much information on screen, archers get fucking distracted super easily. They don't pay attention. They tunnel vision. Your chance to attack is after the second PA. The first 14 seconds is when you engage on a fight. Survive. Your only goal is to survive. You create a front line, you survive, let your archers, your big hitters do all the work. So everyone here who's like dying a lot in Siege and stuff like that, and not even getting anything done, that is a problem. And you need to learn how to be like consistent in rotating super armors. So if you don't already, please hotbar Frigid Fog. It's an amazing skill, and please hotbar the electrical pet summon, so that every like 5 seconds you can super armor. You can almost do a whole double teleport, voltaic, thunder, frigid fog, pet summon, teleport, like into a single teleport, into a voltaic, into like Robom earthquake, into a double teleport, like into summon pet. Like you can be in full protection for like a good 30 seconds. Like, and I'm telling you right now, 30% of my deaths are because I start blocking inside of a ball fight. Like, don't block inside of a ball fight. You're gonna get CC'd. There's just there's too much like going on. No one here is that smart.
Question: Wizards, what would you say their go-to protected super armor rotation should be?
It's like the same thing, right? You like Cataclysm, Bolide, like you can like double teleport pet, just earthquakes again, and then you have Cataclysm, Aqua Jail.
Wizards have an easier time because they have more super armors. It's just how it be. Like, Wizards should have an easier time surviving. You won't get those fat, like, you know, like, I don't know where to place a Wizard when they want to, like, drop a dank Bolide and a Cataclysm, but, like, sometimes there are times to engage that you'll have to know yourself if you can hit it, because CCing. Oh, and here's another thing. Okay, so like, okay, wait. I'm kind of bouncing. I have like a little like document that I'm like reading. So now, like, okay, for the people who do have lag, you probably experience like multiple types of lag. You've probably experienced the one where it starts jumping and people are like moving at like 100 miles per hour. Ones where you're not getting buffs, and ones that you're like unsure of like what's going on because like people are just moving straight into walls. You need to identify this lag, and my number one go-to thing to do, guys, is summon pet. Like, stop where you are, summon pet, use earthquake, just use it, just straight up use earthquake. Please use earthquake. It lasts for like 5-6 seconds. You're gonna be fully protected. When you lag, you may not even get PAs if you self PA. You need to be out of that lag and back like into the game for you to properly PA. You're not doing anybody a service of just dying. Once you start, you need to identify lag. If you're a first PA and you're lagging, you need to chill. You need to be in the back line. Yes, it fucking sucks that you're in the back line. Yes, you're not in the right position. But if you understand like what you're doing and what you need to do to survive, just be like, hey, like if anybody ever asks, like, why are you in the back line? I was having an extremely hard time lagging. I needed people to like start phasing in for me to do anything with this fight. Like, I'm telling you guys, the best counter to lag as a witch, once you start seeing it happen, don't complain about it. Identify which lag you're having. Summon your pet, Frigid Fog, run an earthquake. That's when everybody will start phasing in and stuff like that. You're in staff already. If you have to, if the ball is in front of you, you can start casting a meteor. Nice. If not, self PA, double teleport. Like, it's pretty simple. Like, just pay attention, identify what type of lag you're having, figure out a solution to it. The solution is almost always summon your pet, frigid fog, earthquake. This is that super armor rotation is super basic, and it doesn't use your voltaic or your thunder. Now, it'll kind of screw you over when you double teleport in, because you won't have that frigid fog for the future. But once you start taking hits, your character slows down naturally. Then you could just do like voltaic, thunder, summon pet, single teleport, kind of back to a wall. Or like in a place that's not forward or backwards. Never teleport unless you have unless you are PA'd and you have a double teleport ready. A double teleport will put you behind archers on the enemy line, on the enemy front line. If you have your double teleport up and you trust people around you and the call is to go forward into them, double teleport in and CC like 6 archers at once. It's fucking hilarious, okay? It's so easy to kill archers that it's unbelievable. But you won't have your thunder up after you single teleport. You'd have to do something like voltaic Gorul. Now voltaic bounds, which means people can V from it, and Gorul is just a knock back, and you can still V from that. I think. I'm not 100%. I'm pretty sure it's knockdowns that can't be like V'd. So pretty much as a witch, all your skills can get V'd from. That's fine. Who cares? Once people start V'ing and running away, we've already won. That's where there's 50% of the fight that happens in the first 10 seconds. Like nothing happens, and then that like 15 to like 20 second mark, once people start dying, and then there's like the retreating phase. People who retreat naturally will just fucking die. Lumphao, dude. Even since waiting for the people who are V'ing. Like, this is where he gets all his fucking easy kills. Fucking, I see fucking, what's that mystic who's really good? Dino. Dino's in the back line of the enemy, waiting for them to V, because he knows half HP motherfuckers are gonna V right in front of him, and all he has to do is grab him and kill him. Done. You know, like, your goal is to, if you can't go forward or backwards, go sideways. Fan out. You're gonna fan out, but in forward. Like, hit like a 45-degree angle. What that achieves is that, like, enemy flankers are already behind our bell. You put yourself in a place where you can use a block. That keeps you alive for another, like, second. Every second counts. So, and now the next thing I want to talk about is, like, this is why I get lucky. This is why I get so lucky over and over and over again. You see this fat-ass fucking ball here of 5 people? That's a fucking easy, dude. Fucking suicide in. Yo, fucking YOLO, dude. CC 6 people, alright? If you ever see a group bigger than... If you see a group of 5, teleport into them. Because all of them are super fucking confident that they're going to be able to, like, go behind them. Like, get behind them. Like, make sure you hit back attacks on everyone. Don't try to go for the one guy. Like, if you see 5 of our teammates chasing one idiot, like, who the fuck are these people? Who the hell are these 5 people chasing one? This is a ratio of 5. If you can hit 5 people and they have to focus on you, you've just made, like, 4 other people's lives so much easier. Because when 5 people are concentrating on just me here, let's see, like, 4 people are trying to kill me and they all use voltaic, they're baiting themselves. They don't even understand that they're like setting themselves up to die. Because you know what's gonna happen? Another witch is gonna teleport on top. Another witch is gonna teleport. Evenzin's gonna fucking crusher foul play. Boom, done. 5-to-1 ratio, guys. If you see 5 people, engage. If you see 5 of our people engaging one person, don't do anything. Just let them have that one guy. Don't waste your time. Always do a 5-to-1. If you can hit 5 people, do it. If you can PA 5 people, do it. Like, even if it's a little bit earlier. You know, like, Vanguard's is calling 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start casting PA on the 4th second. You're gonna hit 7 people? Holy shit, you don't even fucking understand how strong 7 people PA is. Because what could happen is that front line dies, and we PA dead people. You can PA dead people. This is a thing. Watch your hotbar in the middle of a fight. You'll notice that you're randomly getting PA'd. So
If
5
you're
to 1
PA1,
ratio.
you don't need to wait for the countdown always. If it's very obvious that the countdown's going to be a little too slow.
So like 5 to 1 ratio. Next thing. Fucking hands on your keyboards. Don't fucking DM anybody. I swear to fucking God. Hands on the keyboard. Like, actually, like, okay. The number one thing is pre-buffing for every war, right? This put me from like a 4th page player to a 2nd page player overnight. There are elixir rotations, like the really fancy ones. Like, you know, Atomic probably knows. Like, other guilds do them. It's not worth the fucking effort or time to do it. Giants is great. Like, Exquisite Crown Meal plus Giants puts you at 5 crit. All the most damage you can possibly do is by, like, is your crit. Like, you need crit. Like, don't even fight anybody without 5 crit. It's not worth your time. You're not going to kill anybody. Witches do have the potential of, like, two-shotting people. We do. With our 50% BSR, which you should all be using on cooldown. Like, if you're just bad, like, what I try to do is just Voltaic, and then count, like, see who actually took damage, and then follow up with a BSR Thunder or a regular Thunder. If you're not good enough, just use that shit on cooldown. Like, straight up. Or give it to our Zerkers. Like, if you don't care about, like, getting a high KDA, like, maybe you are, like, that 0.1, 0.2 KDA player, but you have the same deaths, and you're doing fine, and you're feeding all your BSR, like, that's okay. Like, who cares? Just stick to, like, 5 to 1 ratio, Voltaic Thunder, Frigid Fog, Summon Pet, single teleport to a wall, put your back up, block. Right? Like, usually you won't... Don't go forward or back teleporting. That's really risky. Going forward or backwards, really risky. Try to do forward at, like, a 45 to 60 degree angle. Get yourself... Like, think about the terrain. Putting yourself on top of a tree is really good, too. Because what could happen is people think they can hit you, and they just blow their cooldowns. Voltaic is on a 7-second, like 8-second cooldown. That's actually still a long time for a fight in general. When everyone dies within 1 second, 7 seconds cooldown, that's a fucking waste. Don't, like... This is why I'm gonna stress out. Like, summon your pet. If you don't know what's going on, summon your pet, Frigid Fog, Earthquake. If you die to CCs as a witch, you're kind of doing something wrong. You know, you're kind of doing something wrong. Keep blocking, walk, block. Like, if you have to, if you get ahead of people, just pop a block up. You get resists. Limphal, you know, it's good enough. Next thing I wanted to talk about was... yeah, like, don't die with PA. Generally, you can probably tell when you're gonna die. Don't die with PA. If you have to, solo PA, solo PA yourself, if you have to. Because what happens is that 5 to 1 ratio thing happens. 5 people engage on 1 person. You know, that makes like Zerker's job so much easier. Because the Zerker Q buffing, the AoE is actually quite large, and that they can hit 5 people at once. 5 people knocked down that can't escape. Easy mode, dude. Fucking easy. All right. Don't die with your PA. Stick to the 5 to 1 ratio. Concentrate on, like, what lag you're having. Focus on your super armor rotation and stay consistent. Like, just stay consistent. Consistency is key when it comes to, like, getting really good. Like, you need to focus on consistency. And when I talk about consistency, I mean your super armor rotation. Properly use your fucking super armor rotation. Use your raw bomb Earthquake if you have to, because Earthquake does have a long cooldown. It's like 20 seconds, you know, like. But here's the next thing, okay? Now I actually want... Do we have ninjas here?
Don't think
Ninja,
we got
Sork,
a ninja. You have
Kuno?
Scarlett and I, though.
No ninja, Sork, Kuno? Fuck.
Yeah.
Get on Sork.
Oh, yeah, but loyalties can get with Sork.
Swapping.
Okay, so I'm gonna have each group of 3 do this practice against them. So I hope you guys are still in your groups of 3. What we're gonna do is just like, we're gonna like, when you see a Sork, first thing you should do, summon Pet, Frigid Fog, Earthquake. A Sork will not get past like an Earthquake in the middle of 3 people. So like, make sure you have allies around you. When the Sork comes by, we're gonna Earthquake them. Earthquake will CC a Sork. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but trust me, Sorks underestimate the range and the death of a CC from like Earthquake. The more people using it, the better. Now, okay, I guess we'll have at the same time we're gonna do a second like practice. I guess we should take off our AP. Yeah, let's take off our accessories, guys. So I'm gonna need Evenson and Scarletta for this one. Evenson and Scarletta, you guys can both keep your AP and gear on. Our witches and wizards are all gonna turn off our thing. Can I get? Can somebody who's a party lead just X up? Other than, actually Grandel and I. Okay, so my group will go first. So we're gonna play a game of cat and mouse. So this is what's gonna normally happen. So Evenson and Scarletta, can you guys come over here? Everyone else stay over there. But Evenson and Scarletta, can you come here? All right, you guys are not gonna be on a party. You guys are trying to kill each other. Actually, Evenson's like a flex scout scouting our ball right here, my ball. So Warvo, Odin, and I, like our ball right here. Imagine we're like a ball of people. Now, Evenson's scouting us. This happens. Like flex teams do scout like kind of nearby. Scarletta's probably gonna do his best to kill Evenson. Now, you're gonna need your stamina. So just hold up, Evenson. We're gonna play a game of cat and mouse. Now, what I do when there's a Musa and a something like that, if I'm on the inside, like if I'm close to them, guys, what I tend to do is I mana drain. I don't mana drain if I'm on the inside of this ball. Like you see, I'm here, and then Evenson's there. I'm the closest guy to Evenson. I don't use mana drain. But if you're inside the ball, so let's say Warvo and Odin, what I'm gonna do every time, what I do, I make sure I bait my teammates, right? Like my teammates are like, how do I explain this very well? My teammates on the outside of the ball, they're the first to die generally. So on the inside, you can protect them. So, I'm gonna try to you know what, Scarletta, I'm gonna party you. Don't die. Are you in a party right now? Oh, no. I'm not lead. Odin, do you mind getting Scarletta in our party?
Alright.
He X'd up. So we're gonna try to play the game of assist Scarletta in killing Evenson, and the easiest way to do that is the Warvo and Odin. What you're gonna do is you guys are gonna try to mana drain Evenson when he's dashing around, because that's like an opening. That's the super armor. You might hit him on the iframe version of the dash, but whatever, shit happens. So
who mana drained me?
Like, so try to like, okay, I'm gonna be blocking. I'm gonna be like on the inside here. And then Scarletta's basically, I don't know if Scarletta even does this. I'm gonna make sure I have you guys safe, but you guys have to mana drain him. You just made Scarletta's job a million times easier if you can hit a mana drain. Wait, are you guys mana draining?
Well, I'm trying. I got him to half health.
Yeah, you see how he's like fully doing this now?
So slow.
Now, like after that happens, like those mooses panic. Like we can from then on start ranging, like. So you guys on the here just start using like your range skills. If you have to, when he gets mana drained slow enough, hit him with the paralysis. Like you know how like paralysis has like a travel time and stuff like that. Like hit him with a mana drain. It makes other flex members times easier to kill them because the enemy should panic. Your job isn't to kill Evenson. Your job is to kind of crowd control him and then move on. Because we're not dealing with the enemy flex members. We really don't give a fuck. Like, you do these small things to help Scarletta. Like, you see him, mana drain him. If you have to, Rob on I mean, I have Rob on Lightning. But he already has, like, mega CCs on him. He's not getting anywhere. But don't dogpile Evenson. Like, don't dogpile mooses and stuff like that. It's not worth your time. You're in the main ball. Your job is to focus. If you do have an enemy flex member, and it's a moose or a Mewa, Mystic even, these are easy characters to hit with a mana drain, right? But you gotta be like on the inside of the ball, or if you're confident enough, hit him with hit a frigid fog, then mana drain, teleport. So something that I do in PvP a lot is that frigid fog is a super armor. It's a great super armor. It's hard to it can linger, So if you're not confident enough, so I'm gonna do fucking Frigid Fog, Mana Drain, Teleport. It's instant, guys. The Mana Drain debuff is instant. So I want you all to try it at least. Like, try doing Frigid Fog. So be kind of far away from each other because you're gonna freeze each other like idiots. But do a Frigid Fog into a Mana Drain into a Teleport. It can be literally, like, all you have to see is that blue line, then you've done it. Like, but make sure you teleport away if you're on the outside. It's not a safe thing to do to Mana Drain people, but you'll only need that one tick. You need to cancel it the moment you do a Mana Drain, so teleport away. Like, god damn, I can't believe he hasn't died yet. Like, if you have to, try to land.
Oh, should I let myself die now?
I don't know.
This is the power of evasion, boys and girls.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, don't waste your time with Evenson. Like, it's not, like, you're not gonna kill him. Like, none of us will. Like, the three, like, Scarletta and 3 witches and wizards may not be able to kill Evenson. Move on. Our goal is to stay in the ball. You can help your flex members by doing, like, Mana Drain. Mana Drain is the greatest fucking CC. It's an instant 50% slow. Like it costs you no frames, and it's a 50% move speed debuff for 4 seconds. Like, if that doesn't help our teammates kill, like, the enemy flex members, then maybe it's not a good idea to do. Like, maybe it's not a good idea to kill those people.
We did it.
Did it.
All right.
Doesn't help. I'm getting hit by everything too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same.
true.
I mean, yeah, good point.
Do we have a Sork? Did the Sork come in here yet?
You have a succession.
Okay, but you can, like,
Yeah, you have a
dive
Sork.
through our ball, right?
You can iframe, yeah.
Okay,
some of
loyalties?
those.
Do you mind? Okay, wait. Who's a party lead other than my group? Odin. Okay, so Woohoo's team will go over there. And loyalties, go through them, but what you guys should do, pet summon, Frigid Fog, Earthquake. Right? Don't, like loyalties, I don't know if you can attack. I don't know if you know how to attack or not with your succession, but try to, like, iframe through them twice and then try to do an attack. And then you guys will notice that, like, using pet summon Frigid Fog into Earthquake actually puts you in a really good position to, like, oh shit, sorry about that one, I hit you with that. You could, like, raw bomb Earthquake if he's still kind of delaying. So actually do it now, loyalties. Like, go through them. So summon pet, try to do, like, a Frigid Fog, Earthquake, and then
You die. Oh, he got smoke.
Oh
Got
yeah,
me.
look! Actually CC'd that person, and only 2 of you died. Like, fucking amazing. Like,
Not bad, dude.
not bad. See, it works, right? Like,
They only had 3 people. If they had more witches there, yeah, for sure, it would have got CC'd faster.
So loyalties, try it again. So summon pet, Frigid Fog, Earthquake, into, like, single teleport. Like, if you have to teleport, guys, teleport. Like, don't die. The objective is to CC.
I got
Like,
CC'd.
see, like, look how fucking good it is. Dead. Like, hello, guys. Use your fucking Earthquake. Like, please, guys, it's such an amazing skill. Okay, next team, loyalties. Is there another team of 3 people? Ready?
Yeah, it should be, I think Odin is one.
Okay, my team, Odin here.
I don't like these secrets they're learning.
Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing. So you see a Sork coming in. They're gonna do that 50% BSR bullshit, Grim Reaper's Judgment. It's pretty easy to tell. So summon pet, Frigid Fog. If he's not close, start off with Raw Bomb Earthquake. It doesn't CC. Then go into regular Earthquake. And then, like, summon your pet again. Summon your pet again if you have to. Like, summon your pet puts you in, like, if you need to. But, like, yeah, loyalties, we're ready. So if you, like, don't die. Oh. Get out of there. Nice. See? Like, they're going to have a hard time. But, like, make sure you're consistent in rotating super armors. But watch out for Dream of Doom. Loyalties, can you start off with, like, doing something like Dream of Doom? So make sure you guys have your blocks up. You know, like, if you see a Sork come in, I guess wizards can't do it, and I have 2 wizards. if you see a Sork from long range, just drop like what is it? The equivalent to gore roll. It's like water.
Yeah, fucking. What the fuck is that shit called, dude?
It lost
slow
the frontal
cast when
dive
it's
now.
W.
It lost frontal.
Chilling wave.
Guard suit.
Yeah, the problem with chilling wave is
all I'm
like.
saying is, okay, wait. Can you guys use? Okay, can you do? Okay, the combination is down, left click, right?
Yeah.
Don't use the flow of it. Just use like the base version of it, right? Like
Ooh.
when I use gore roll, if you guys don't know this already, you don't have to hold gore roll. If you just do shift right click, what you get is like this small little like, you get 1 frame of knockdown, and it keeps your block up if you have to. I do this a lot because a lot of people get baited into being locked. People understand that we have locked blocks and stuff like that. So loyalties, if you could come in, just I mean it's easier for me because I'm just gonna hold block. But like your wizards have to do something else. Like you need to stop fucking CCing me. But like make sure you're rotating your like don't get fucking CC'd.
You guys spread out so hard.
That's fine.
Yeah, wizards can just like backpedal and S block it, but sometimes the Dream
So
Beam like
loyalty.
hits behind you.
I don't know how much breath you have, but you know, keep trying to go through us until we CC you. Everyone else, stop trying to CC him. It's only my group. Like, pay attention. Like, open your eyes, guys. Like, there we go. Like, he's probably gonna retreat after being CC'd. Like, they're not gonna go in. Okay,
I'm
next
slowed
group.
enemy.
Next group. Who else has a group of 3? Anybody else? Do we not get the groups of 3s going? Fuck it. All right. So like, I mean, I would like it if you guys all tried to CC the Sork, like literally play the game CC the Sork, because it's actually useful. If you don't have a group of 3 and you're 3 witches and wizards, just X up right now. If you came in late and you want to play the CC the witch or CC the Sork game,
Sure you're not hacking, Ethanson.
all right. I guess
It's
nobody wants
kind
to
of that
play
you're
the
not a caster.
CC the Sork game.
Sorry.
Like, I'm sorry guys. There's not tricks on getting better. You just need to like play better. And I'm gonna try to give you as many like helps as possible. But like, basically, Blizzard, no matter what anybody fucking says, Blizzard will get you fucking killed. Fuck it. Never use Blizzard ever again. Like, I'm not joking, guys. It may be useful for you to just take it off your hotbar, unless you understand you can use it as a frontal block, and that's it. Just don't use Blizzard anymore. You should only use Blizzard when you know you can, and if you don't know if you can or not, and you're just feeling confident that you can use it, don't, because then you obviously don't know if you need to.
If you can like Sages and get like 1 tick of Blizzard and then cancel it, it's about as useful as it gets.
Like, it's just not useful in general. I wouldn't use Paralysis in Siege ever. I mean, yes, it's a great skill, but it's an open skill. No, just use Super Armors in Siege. Residual Lightning will get you fucking killed. If anybody has any form of gap closing, and you use Residual Lightning, you're holding yourself down with no super armor for 2 seconds. I wouldn't even use it on a fucking rock. You literally need to be on like high walls. Like rocks can sometimes you can get CC'd on rocks and stuff. High walls, as long as you can like you get pushed back far enough, people don't have the angle to hit you. I would use high walls, never use Residual Lightning. Never use Fireball Explosion. We have 15 fucking archers shooting out mini nukes every 2 seconds. Like, you don't need to use ranged skills, witches and wizards. You really don't. When we call for ranged attacks only, if you must, use Earthquake. If you must, use Meteor. What it has is a frontal into a super armor. It's a great skill. If we're not fully engaging on somewhere, like chill. You can just chill. That's all you have to do. Thunder, our awakened skill Thunder is a fucking massive range, guys. Like the end bit, like maybe it's not the flow that hits, but the far range of your Thunder is an insanely large skill, guys. Like Meteor hits like about 1.5, like probably 2 times as far as Thunder, but Thunder's still great. Like all our skills are massively ranged. Like you don't have to try too hard to get like long range skills on when we call for it, because what we do right after like ranged attacks is we follow through with our awakening. Our awakening is where we get all our kills. Like residual will get you killed, fireball explosion will get you killed. Now, what do I think about regular fireball and raw bomb lightning? Sure, good enough. You know, good enough. You don't need to use it ever in Siege. If you want to get like high kills, you can easily hit second page, third page, be effective in full super armor rotations, always. Like, you will do great with just super armor rotating. If you're lagging, you know what to do. Before ball, summon pet, earthquake, double teleport in. Like, if you have to, if you're still lagging, you know, fuck, you know, shit. I don't know what to do. Just, like, hold back. Let the fight happen. Sometimes you can't handle 300 people on your screen. That's fine. Let the fight happen. Join in on at the 15-second mark. You know? Tell people in the future that, like, hey, PA1 might not be the right rotation for me. Every time there's 200 people on my screen, I lag and I don't properly PA. You know, like, talk to people. Engage, like, leadership. Be like, how can I better help leadership? Because I'm always dying before I can cast, like, PA. Like, how can I better help the guild? Like, think of that. Like, actually be authentic and wanting to help the guild. The next thing is, like... Next thing I would say is, like, if you haven't already, start recording your VODs, but then tell everyone you don't have VODs. Okay? Like, your VODs are so... Fuck healing, dude! Like, if people want to get healed, great. If people can heal, great. If you get CC'd twice and you still have PA, pop a heal. Like, that's a great time to use it. Fucking healing? I don't know, man. When it comes to healing, it's just so fucking beyond me. I don't heal people in Siege because it just gets me killed all the time. And it doesn't truly like it does help. If you get CC'd, okay, let's say you PA once and then you PA, but then you get knocked down like 6 or 7 times and you have 3 seconds left on your PA when you get up, just throw out a heal. You cannot be CC'd again. No one can CC you. You're on your CC cooldown. Like, great if you can heal. I wouldn't suggest healing in general. Because the moment you heal is the moment you die. This is true for 1v1s in Siege. Like, you need to be really confident to fucking heal. Let the healing to people who are confident, okay? Your goal here is to probably get more KDA. Your goal here is to, like, learn some tips and tricks. I'm not here to tell you when to heal or when to not. I'm not here to tell you when to engage, when not to. If you see 5 people running with you, and they're on the enemy team and you're realizing you're behind them, that's the time to, like, fucking go, you know? Like, if you feel like it's time to go, like, sorry Vanguards, I'm going. Like, if you see an opportunity, take it, you know? But I'm not going to tell you when those opportunities are going to happen. I'm not going to tell you what to do. If you see 5 people, great, engage them. If you see 7 teammates around you, great, PA them. You know, like, that's the best best advice I can tell you with that, because these are just too situational. You need to spend hundreds of hours in, like, Node War and Siege and, like, RBF to even understand when's a good time to engage and when not to. Generally, I get, like, 2 or 3 kills when I engage first, because what I see is, like, a moment to engage, and I see that the enemy is not paying attention. Like, after a fight happens and they're kind of, like, you know, reorganizing themselves, that is a great time to attack, in my opinion. That is always the time to attack, because they are not paying attention to one witch. They will not be ready for that one fucking witch that goes yabba dabba doo and jumps in, you know? Like, that is a great time to engage. Because what you're going to do is you're going to CC all fucking 7 of them. You're going to drop a fucking 50% BSR Thunder, and you're going to 2-shot 4 of them. The other 3 will try to grab you, and there's going to be another witch who's looking at you and just going to go, that's, like, 7 people, like, 3 people, low health? Like, good time to get an engage in KDA. Like, yes, do it. Like, you see low people, do it. If you see a group of low people, do it. Don't engage one person. Don't waste yourself on one person. Don't chase Zoop Zoops. It's not your job. What you can do is mana drain them and then like hit a super armor the moment you mana drain. Stay in full super armor rotation. This will get you like consistency is key. This is literally 50% of your war. You need to pay attention to this. So now when I'm talking about like get a VOD of your fights, I don't know if you guys, you know, record or whatever. Recording only takes like 2 to 3% of your processing, your CPU. Like even if you lag while you record your VODs, you can compensate for that. I think what's really important is to learn from your VOD. Like, tell everybody you don't have a VOD, and then go through your VOD, write down every time you died, and be like, why did I die here? Did you die because you got... If in the first rotation, in the first super armor rotation you get CC'd, you did your super armor rotation wrong. You can input, like, down F right after your voltaic, and it'll go off in perfect harmony. And then you could be spamming Frigid Fog after your thing, and then you could be spamming your Summon Pet. And you should have Linger on every single one of these skills. You should not get CC'd ever. So record yourself, watch yourself play, make sure you're fully buffed, and when you record, and when you actually need to watch what you're doing in every siege, the first step would be like, okay, why did I die in every fight? And was it in the first engagement? Yes, then you need to start paying attention to your PAs. If you, on your hotbar, don't see a PA and you're engaging, you're gonna be really helpless, because what you better be doing is frigid fogging into a PA the moment you land with the main ball. Because if you're not PA'd, you're gonna die, and you're not gonna help anybody. If you're second, third, fourth PA, good idea is to just meteor in the back line, drop the meteor, and then down C teleport onto people, and then use thunder. Like, that's it, okay? I heard you. Go. Like, if you're second and third PA, at every engagement, cast meteor, get ready to engage. If you're like third, fourth PA and you need to survive longer, like, I would just start using Summon Pet, Frigid Fog, Earthquake. That's like, after Meteor, do like the Summon Pet, do the Summon Pet combo into Meteor, and then like, if you have to, down C teleport, and if you're not confident with down C teleport, because you do the slow swap, just, you know, do the basic. Like, if you have to use, like, Frigid Fog and Earthquake will put you into staff stance. Double teleport after that, if you have to. If you're going to decide when you're going to engage, make sure you're in the staff stance before you engage to PA. You can either PA the front line, or you can PA the back line as, like, third and fourth PA. It's not that big of a deal. The main idea is that you create a new front line. Like, you create a new front line that your back line can, like, support you in. You are the front line. Witches and wizards are the front line. We have Zerkers on the sides cannoning, and we have archers in the back line firing in. Do your best to just stay alive. Hold that front line as long as possible. You're the fucking shield wall motherfuckers if you watch Vikings. You hold there, and then your archers will start picking off people. Your enemy's morale will fucking fall, dude. They'll start teleporting away, and that's when Evenson and Dino DG are gonna get some fat fucking numbers, dude. And you know what? All because you survived, and that's the most important thing I can teach you. Consistency, survive, 5-to-1 ratio, hands on your keyboards, don't die with PA. You need to learn when to engage. I can't teach you guys this. Yeah, if you have to, listen to what Vangertz is telling you. He's our main ball shot caller. And, like, if you don't know every single skill on a witch right now, we're going to go through them right now. Fuck it. We're going to go through every single skill, okay? Equilibrium break does not fucking CC, okay? It's just a funnel block. It reduces people's AP by 10. Fucking worthless. Who cares? Like, Fissure Wave, actually lock this skill. You should never use Fissure Wave. It's like 7 fucking seconds long, and you're just gonna die. Voltaic Pulse is a super armor. You bound on good hits. You do great damage. And why we do Voltaic into Thunder is because Thunder down attacks, right? So Voltaic bounds these people, Thunderstorm down attacks. When you give the BSR version of it too, it hurts even harder. So on cooldown, you're gonna be using Thunder. Thunder naturally does not CC anybody. It's Voltaic. Voltaic CCs. Thunder doesn't. This is great though. Thunder not CCing is great because what can happen is they can get KD'd by a Zerker in the backline using his Q buff. This is perfectly fine if you don't use your BSR of Thunder. It's a good skill in general. Not CCing people is fine because you don't want to give people the opportunity of Ving, and all their skills allow people to V from them. So Detonative Flow, we're going to go through this one. Great range, good spam, quick skill, still risky to use. Like, don't use it. It's not safe. Like, fuck it. Like, don't ever use Detonative Flow. It's never a good idea. If you want to hit somebody from range, don't even think about it. If you're too far away to, if you want to range damage people, archers do it better, okay? Don't range people. Let the archers do the work.
You had a question. Thunder equals lightning? No, right? It's 2 different skills.
Thunderstorm?
Okay, Thunderstorm.
Yeah, like back F, Thunder. We're just going through our, main skills. So, Voltaic and Thunder are great skills together. Like, they really are. And not CCing people is good. Now we have Gorol. It's a great skill. It really is. It fucking kills people. It'll actually one-shot people. You shouldn't use it that often. Like, unless you have your back. So after your first super armor rotation, put your back to a wall or something that you can kind of hide on. That's when it's a good time to Gorol, because what'll happen is some fucking idiot will run into you. Gorol is 15 fucking feet long, and it goes through block. It's a great skill, honestly. If you have to, Gorol. But then, if you single teleport, a skill I like to do after a single teleport, if my meteor's on cooldown, or not on cooldown, when meteor's not on cooldown, I like using meteor. It's a good skill. So, put your back to a wall, cast meteor. Now, the trick with meteor is if for some reason you're fireballing first, is hold down right click, then left click. So, hold down, right click, then left click. Your left click should be last. You can't use this. There's no skill that's down right mouse button.
That's true.
If you screw this up ever, I would tell you to do 100 meteors. I want you to do 100 Voltaic Pulse super armor rotations into meteor, and if at ever you fuck up and cast a fireball, do 100 more. Okay, maybe not 100, but just try to get 100 meteors properly down. It's down right click, then left click. This is also true with Zerkers. To do a proper FD, you want to I don't think you don't want to do beastly wind. You want to hit down right mouse button, left mouse button, but I think you need to focus on doing the right mouse button first, then
if you do right mouse, you do beastly winds.
Yeah, fucking limp foul. Okay, next thing.
This is down
that's it. That's all I can tell you. Earthquake's a good skill. It CCs people fucking great. You can mouse move your block on meteor. It's that's another trick. Who fucking cares? It's not really that useful in Siege. You never seem to, and it doesn't seem to save me a lot. There's always 8 people CCing. If you don't have yourself to a wall, maybe it's not a good idea to use a block. Just rotate after your regular super armor rotation, you can use Voltaic again. Just stay consistent. That's all I can say. And that's
Stay alive, use Voltaic, and I think Atomic whispered or DM'd many of you with gem setups. If you are kind of curious of what a decent gem setup for which wizards looks like, I posted one in Guildhall. If there's any questions about what could I possibly do for my gem setup to help me get better kills, this was one of our top fragging low AP, which is during our last siege. It's there in Guildhall. The RBF crystals is predominantly what is used here, and it can produce great results. But I believe if Atomic whispered you, DM'd you something else, I could trust that too.
Also, for wizards, you should always be mouse moving Aqua Jail. Like, there's no reason not to.
If you guys have any questions, if there was any concerns, let's take a moment to ask or go over anything this last second, and then we can call this practice. I think everybody got the general idea of what we want. At the very beginning, I mentioned like there's going to be difficulties in proving that anything Alaphonse said is going to be what we ideally want, because at the end of the day, we do need people PAing, healing, and all those kind of things. But what he's talking about is that, sure, after you get your PA out, there's no reason for you not to be able to get some kills, not to be able to survive. Because once we start seeing a big, stream of red of our mages dying because PAs are wearing off, it's the follow-up that we really need to focus on, that we can improve on, absolutely. And he mentioned, if you have performance issues, lag, hardware, something, that's something we don't know about. And that's something that we would definitely like to know about so we can better place you, suggest a different class. We realize that a lot of players want to play mages because it's like the most attractive class to play for a siege guild. But at the end of the day, we're here trying to muster up, another 10-20% performance overall. And we need to find out what we can do as a whole to get that bit out. And then after that, it's just gearing. But, yeah. Any last questions here? No, I think we're good. Thank you, Alaphonse. I recorded something. Alaphonse will have a recording out. I think hopefully we can get Hapagloid maybe to go over translating any of this for any of our Latin brothers, and then we'll pass this around as kind of a go-to initial mage guide for anybody rerolling. It was very loose, but I hope you guys got some tips and tricks. There were certainly some things I think I even found beneficial about how we should treat different situations with Zoops, or I think a lot of people kind of freak out when they see a Sork in the middle of them and start spamming skills. Those two aspects are definitely very useful, the way Alaphonse described.
Oh yeah, if there's like a Kuno or a fucking Sork, I normally just TP away, dude. Don't even try to attack that.
Okay, if you see a Kuno or a Sork, whatever, like, the thing about when you use Earthquake is that you could fucking instantly teleport out of it. Like, the moment you take even a speck of damage, that's when you teleport away. Because what that Sork just committed to was, like, 60 frames of, like, a super armor rotation. And, like, he's gonna get fucked if he's lagging in between, like, 30 people. Like, there are openings on a Sork, and they're exponentially worse when they start lagging. Earthquake is a fucking great skill, because what you're going to do is you're going to Earthquake, you hit like once on the ground, and then just teleport twice. If the moment you take a single tick of damage from a Sork, that means the Sork is committing to you. A Sork can't commit to like 7 people at once. Maybe it was Succession, I don't know. A Sork can't commit to 7 people. They commit to like the 1s and 2s. When you run away, don't think that you're safe from a Sork disengaging off of you. Put your block up to where you just teleported to, and start rotating more super armors. That Sork may still have a mark on you. Like, a Sork would choose a mark and will constantly swap people who they believe is the next easiest target. You become super wide open if you think you're gonna do like ranged attack to a Sork. Never ranged attack a Sork. It's not worth it. You're going to fucking die. Don't use Rav-Bomb Lightning. Don't use residual lighting. Don't use fireball or fireball explosion onto a Sork. Your only CC is, and the best way to do it is to survive. Earthquake, summon pet, frigid fog, double teleport away, get tighter in a ball, and then more super armors. Just until that Sork is fully dead, you're not safe. A 50% Grim Reaper's Judgment from Mesilas will fucking kill 310 DP players in one shot in the back. Like, you will die. Just make sure your super armors. Another thing. Witches and wizards have, like, 80 DR added onto every super armor for their awakening kit only, not for your pre-awaken. So if you're pre-awakened Earthquaking, you're even more likely to die. But what this allows you is that puts a risk on that Sork, and you have to double teleport away. You're not safe when you're super armoring with Earthquake in terms of being super armor traded. If anything, almost every class super armor trades harder than we do. But what we have is an infinite consistency. Like you could be in a permanent super armor rotation with teleports, and then like the odd moment of blocking. Now you can teleport through a grab and land back on the enemy player. That's like frame perfect with a little bit of desync involved. You just have to do like 1,000 fights against people, and then you'll start learning the timing on when to like teleport an enemy grab.
Alright, good stuff. Just a reminder, everybody, we'll still have a Castle D practice in a few hours. Thank you for coming, and like I said, try to take all of this and incorporate it into what you already do. We're looking for overall improvement, and as I mentioned earlier, it's like, you know, everybody learns. You're a product of your environment. Everybody takes like a little bit of something, and it works for them. Hopefully, you pick something up that you didn't know before. And try to take that humility to like just take the moment during siege, practice it, try it out, see if it works, and if it doesn't, let's see what we can keep doing to try to improve afterwards. Talk to leadership, talk to somebody, let us know that there's maybe a different class, a different role, something that we can shift you to get a bit more juice out of, right? All right, thank you guys.
And if you guys want to practice this right now, join RBFs. Like join like Velia 4 RBF. Make sure you start recording yourself. If you don't know how to record yourself, please just ask. Literally, even since a fucking streamer, like just ask somebody how do I record myself? But maybe not leadership, so they don't actually know you're recording. Actually, record yourself. If you need help from Evenson, go ahead, tell them. But like recording yourself is really useful, guys. Figure out why you're dying. Am I dying because I use block and get CC'd like an idiot? Stop using block. You know, like there's only a few ways of getting better. So good luck, guys. All right.
Dye your gear.
Oh fuck yeah. That.